Hey, welcome to the channel. I have got to fix the CV boot on my RZR. As you can probably see right there, some grease on it. There's actually a couple of zip ties that we used to kind of hold the shape when we were in Tennessee in December. And so I brought it home, kind of washed it. Not as good as Tracy washes it, but I did get it washed, and then it's kind of been sitting. So I need to kind of get that done before I go to Tennessee or go ride somewhere else in Alabama or somewhere. So we'll work on that today. I don't know if I'll get it all done today. I'll be honest, I had surgery a few days ago. Nothing major, it's minor, but I've got, some staples in my gluteus maximus. But it's been about 3 days ago, and I'm tired of sitting around and going stir crazy. So I'm gonna try to get out here and do a little bit of this. If I get it all done, that's even better, but at least, partially started is better than nothing. So hopefully I can get that knocked out. Pretty simple process all the way around, nothing major. Tons of videos on YouTube about it, but I'll give you my version of it. For the record, I've got a 2016 1000S Polaris. So it's got a little over 1,700 miles. I've always knocked Polaris, but it's been a really good machine. So can't really complain much. The boot going out, that's my fault. That was no one else's. Stick got up in there when we were riding over towards Brimstone, and it happened. So try to get that done. If little man will not keep bumping into me, if he knocks me down, I'm done for the day. So at least I'll be pedaling around and won't be laying on my butt and on the couch. So nice change of pace, and I need it. Hey. Supervisor's here. Alright, so I've got to take the cotter pin out, castle nut off, pull this, can't think of the name, spindle, take my caliper off. Cotter pin's out. I am going to have to clean those threads off a little bit though. There's too much dirt there. Put a little WD-40 there. Appreciate the help, Knox. Move. Get back. Don't be drinking that. You don't want to drink that. I've got coating. Castle nut, 27 millimeter. So this one, 15 millimeter. Here. That one? No. That one's going to require a wrench. I'm going to take a small zip tie and secure it to the spring, assuming the zip tie holds. Just to be. Sometimes I don't do this because it's just laying on the frame. Thanks, Knox. I don't know what you're into, buddy. No, you're into the WD-40. I got you. Alright. So caliper's up and out of the way, castle nuts off, just slide the hub off. There is a washer right there, and I'll clean that up. Put my nut back on there. These are 15 millimeter, just like the caliper bolts. Well, that top one is, that bottom one isn't. Much, much bigger. Fold this thing back over. on the razors, whether they're the XP or the S like this one. It's probably all of the razors or Polaris models. This CV, the outside one, is the only one that comes off. And so what you want to do is you want to tap on this little knuckle looking thing here, which is part of the CV, and get it to start to come out. Let's see. Ta-da! It's really good considering I'm wearing socks and sandals. But hey, at least it's not Crocs, right? That's important. There is a difference. Now I gotta clean it because I'm sure trash, I know mud, or at least water got in there. There had to be some mud too. It doesn't look like it, but it's definitely dirty. So I'm gonna take all this apart, clean it, and then put it back together. There we go. Ta-da! Clean my threads. Make sure they look good. The threads look good. They're clean. Well, not completely clean. I'm getting there, but they're in good shape. Normally, if you're just replacing boots, you wouldn't have to take it apart. That's just me wanting to make sure that I get all the dirt and stuff out of there before I do any long-term damage. So, I don't know if you can see it, but see that water in there? That is water. That is why we took it apart, just to get all that out and get it clean. Okay. Nice and clean. No mud. No dirt. Okay, just about got this one completely cleaned up, but it looks good. It's clean. Bearings are clean. Now I can put it back together. Alright, so usually you want to do the exact opposite, so I did that one. I'd want to put it there. It's not wanting to work with me as much, so I'm gonna, guess that was easy enough. Push that bearing in and those sides are working, so let's try this one here. Way easier than I expected, I'll be honest. And I am grateful. Remember, if you've got it, your center spline there needs to be deeper so that when the axle goes in, you've got the most threads making contact there. If it's the other way around, you're only going to have the very end of it, and that won't be good. Alright, so cleaning my hub, trying to get as much of the grease and grime out from around inside here as I can. Personally, I'm not going to be super picky about it because it's just going to get more mud and dirt in there anyway around that edge. So, but I do want to make sure that I clean the inside of this bearing out all the way around. No dirt, no contaminants in there. I don't want that between it and the CV. just to be smart, keep the wear from being excessive. So now I'm gonna pop out these little bushings, or whatever they are, with the O-ring seal, clean them off, throw some grease on them, and put them back in. The boot for an from All Balls Racing. I've had most of their products. I've had a lot of good luck with. When it comes to bearings, not so much. But as we've learned with the Polaris bearings, if you buy one of the greasing tools that are available on the market, you definitely get a lot longer lasting life. I've got the wheel bearing on the driver's side rear is from East Lake Axle, and it's been on for about 4, maybe close to 500 miles now. No wobble, nothing. It's due for a greasing. And I would grease the bearing on the hub I'm putting back together today, but I left my greaser in Tennessee. All right. There we go. So the banding clamps go on in the order of the rotation. So outboard CV is going to rotate this way. So we're going to come across, and that way when we fold it back, we fold it back against the rotation and clamp it down. Put that there to kind of hold it. Just using this to kind of help give me something to pull against. Fold it over. I make tools for this. I actually have one. I just don't like using it. Squeeze these clips over. I always use red Loctite for driveline parts. I don't put a ton in there, just a little bit to make sure it gets around the threads, holds on. So everything's pretty much back together now. The last thing is to clean my brakes. They squeak a little bit, so I have read on the internet this is really good to clean your brakes with. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of coat in front. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not the smartest guy, but I'm a little bit smarter than that. Looks like she's done. I'm gonna put some of these tools up and take her for a test drive. If everything holds up and there's no issues, then I'll be happy. I don't expect anything. I think it'll be fine. I don't know. I've probably done 8 to 10 of these at least on different vehicles, like or ATVs, Hondas, and stuff. So not too worried. Should be fine. But if it doesn't, I'll make another video and we'll post it, showing where it went wrong and how I've learned from that and making it better. So, and if you see anything today that there's a better way to do in your opinion, hey, put it down there. Help me. It's all about learning and understanding, and I don't pretend to know everything. I only know what I was taught or what I've read up or watched on YouTube. So I'm no expert, right? So thanks for watching. Have a great day.